sitting by here and, of course, talking about the drought and talking about the fact that we had so much rain, but it really didn't make any sort of dent in our situation with the drought.
And Lopez Lake's a good example, they said. It's still at the same percentage.
Same percentage. And, you know, later on in the week, we'll get the numbers from the U.S. Drought Monitor. It'll tell us where we stand statewide. Remember, last check, we were at exceptional drought. That's D4. I'm feeling we're going to see those numbers go down a little bit. Let me talk about numbers here locally. Santa Barbara, no rain today, but yesterday all the way back into last Wednesday, we had 5 consecutive days of rainfall, and it's bumped up that season number to just over 6 inches, the normal amount. Well, we're well below that. You see, I did the math for you at the bottom. We're at about 45% of average. Last time I showed that graphic just a week ago, we were at 15% of average. So we definitely saw some improvement with this massive storm system that rolled through. Santa Maria for the season, just over 3. There's the normal amount, percentage of normal here, just at about 31%. Now tonight we are seeing some cloud cover moving in. It's all associated with the storm system up to our north and west. I think tonight there's a slight chance of a shower in northern San Luis Obispo County. Otherwise, it should remain dry for the next 24 hours. We can see on the satellite radar composite, here's the very tail end of this sort of weak and dying cold front. Some clouds working through the forecast area tonight. And in fact, the clouds making for a spectacular sunset. I'm going to call this one, I've named it, the calm after the storm, courtesy of Fritz Ohlenberger. Just a beautiful mackerel sky. That's what we call that. Some puffy cumulus clouds up in the higher levels of the atmosphere. Let me get back to Futurecast and show you the forecast as we move ahead to 11:30 tonight. Futurecast not really showing the rain this far south, but I think there's a slight chance overnight tonight into tomorrow morning that areas mostly north of Lompoc and Santa Ynez could see a few sprinkles. Tomorrow through the day, partly to mostly cloudy. And then by Wednesday night, another similar system looks to move down the coast, again keeping any sort of slight chance of rain north of Santa Barbara, at least Santa Barbara proper. Looking at the regional satellite across the west coast, this is a large fetch of moisture again. This is the storm track, and that means most of that rain and most of the storm dynamics back up into northern California and the Pacific Northwest. So for tomorrow, the offset from these weak systems moving through will be some gusty winds, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. Mild temps tomorrow. I think it'll be a little bit warmer than what we saw out there today. 72 for Buellton, 67 in Lompoc, a little cooler by the ocean, 65 in Vandenberg, 61 in Morro Bay. But you head inland away from that immediate sea breeze. We see 70 tomorrow in Paso, 69 in San Luis Obispo, high 60s to low 70s out there towards Camarillo, Oxnard, and Ventura. Pay attention. Here's your work week and weekend 7-day forecast. Santa Barbara looks mighty nice through the end of the week. And then a little bit warmer by the weekend as high pressure bubbles in, brings a little bit of offshore wind into the mix, and certainly keeps us dry. So aside from that slight shower chance to the north, Santa Maria looking good as well. Temperatures here into the upper 60s to near 70. Mild conditions, a little bit windy through the middle of the week, and then some warmer stuff by the weekend. San Luis Obispo, here's where you note those slight chances, mostly overnight tonight into the early morning hours tomorrow, and then another slight chance on Thursday. And CJ and Beth, even if they get the rain with this system, maybe a few sprinkles, you might see some stuff falling from the sky, but that number references actual measurable rain. And it's funny talking about trace amounts, considering that, you know, San Luis Obispo just saw over 4 inches. So really a non-factor in the forecast, just maybe wetting the roadway some.
Okay. We could just hope for more mackerel skies and the ring around the moon, right? Signs of rain.